Hi everybody. So for today's video, I'm gonna do something a little bit different in that I want to bring you something just a little bit shorter than I normally do. I like to bring you guys long videos usually, so that you can work to them, fall asleep to them, and live your life to them however you like. But I know sometimes it's good to just have a little bit of express tingles or express relaxation for those moments when you might be just trying to collect yourself or calm down before an event or a meeting or a presentation or a test or whatever. So I want to once in a while bring you some quicker express tingles, and an idea I've had for a while is this one, and it's kind of odd, but it's based on a sweet little scene from the film Ford versus Ferrari, which came out in 2019. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in racing or the development of cars in general, I think it's a real treat. It's not a perfect film, but it's a really interesting one, and I quite like it. And so this is a tiny little scene in it that I think is quite charming and sweet between famed driver and mechanical visionary Ken Miles and his son Petey. And I'll be reenacting Miles explaining the Le Mans track from 1966 to his son Petey right before he puts Petey to bed. As a parent and a racing fan, I found this scene both really relaxing and charming. So I hope it's something you'll enjoy, even though it's a little bit odd. And if you guys do have interest in racing and don't know a lot about Ken Miles, I definitely recommend learning more. He was a legend, and he made some great contributions to the sport and to cars in general. So I definitely encourage you to find out more about Ken Miles. But for now, I just hope that you enjoy. Thanks. Hi, Petey. How was your day? Oh, I missed you today. Looks like you've been busy. Wow. Practicing your artwork, I see. These are fascinating. Oh, I know. I missed dinner. I've been at the track since dawn. Just couldn't break away. Well, race day tomorrow, right? Yeah. Nothing else exists when Le Mans does, huh? Except for your art. Look at this. What else do we have? Some 3D drawings. Quite good. Something more abstract. Is that the sun right there? It's wonderful. Ah, well, what's this? Looks quite familiar. My goodness. You're a dab hand. Quite accurate. Well, let's see. The livery colors. Is that a number 1 I see? Right there. And looks like we've got all the great features here, huh? Yes. 40 inches. That's right, that's the minimum drag at Le Mans. Yes, that's what we've named the car after, the GT40. Well, as of this year, That is the minimum requirement, 40 inches. Well, we named it after the height, you're right. It's so low slung, so it makes it so aerodynamic. That way, our car can just slip right through the air with very little drag, like you pointed out right here. You certainly know your stuff. Yeah, and the 7.0 liter engine, that's so true too. You're right, we've been through a lot of different builds. In fact, at NASCAR, we had a different build in the engine. We had it at 520 horsepower. Right, as you've noted, 485 horses for Le Mans. Because when you're driving for 24 hours straight, like we do at Le Mans, you want longevity. You are not wrong, my boy. That's right. We had to detune it a bit to make it really, really work for the track. You've always got to think about not just the car, but the track that you're up against. That's right. 212 miles per hour. That's how far or how fast we're hoping to do on Mulsanne. Right along that straight. Well, we're heavier than those Ferraris, and we're hoping that that gives us the advantage on those long, long straights tomorrow. Yeah. This is right, 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. Maybe you'll design cars too one day. One of my favorite features here, the quick change brakes. Wow. Oh no, that wasn't my idea. No, that was old Phil Remington. Well, he came up with the solution to quickly change the rotors and the pads out. Well, right now the Ford team can do it in 60 seconds if they're on point. So, well, we're hoping. There's nothing in the rules that says we can't do it. So, why not, right? That's right. Well, the mechanic just has to unscrew the 2 bolts on the brake calipers, and the rotor just slides out. That's right. This is a masterpiece. You should be very proud of yourself. Oh, there's more. Oh my goodness. Just when I thought it couldn't get any better. No, this is absolutely glorious. I couldn't have done it better myself. Oh no, absolutely not. Number 1. And that's the place we're hoping to come in tomorrow too. You think we'll do it? Well, I certainly hope so. For Dad. That's so nice. Beautiful. Oh, it is. It's a beautiful car, isn't it? Powerful too. You should be so proud of yourself. I can keep this? Well, this one needs to be framed then, I think. Oh, yes. Well, what's this then? You made it so you can follow me around the track. That's wonderful. GT40. Well, it looks very accurate to my eye. And if I don't know the track, Nobody does. Mm-mm. Look at this. Beautifully done. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you will be following me tomorrow. I'll think about that while I'm out driving. But you're not following me all day and all night. You need to get your rest. Just like tonight. It's past bedtime, sir. Oh no. Not tonight. No, I'll tell you about the perfect lap some other night. Hopefully after I accomplish it. Fine, one time. But that's it. One time. Alright. And only because this is such a spot-on map. Well, let's see. Well, okay. Well, I suppose it's good for me to go over it too. So, here's our start finish. So, you start here, obviously. True enough, we actually run Le Mans, so we'll start from over here to get to our cars, and once I manage to sort of hobble over, so run to my car, hope I don't trip and make a fool of myself or run into anyone else. Then I get in, I pull out, and once again try not to hit anyone in the car. Then you accelerate very hard up to Dunlop Bridge, right here. After Dunlop, road banking away from you and down through the trees to the S's. Accelerate up to Tartarouge. Critical first gear corner. Fast entry. Keep your speed up for your exit onto, that's right, Mulsanne Straight, just like we were talking about. You want to keep your speed way up on this long straightaway. It's hemmed in by poplars on either side. Quite lovely, actually, when you can see them in the daytime. So top gear here, 210 miles per hour, 212 if you can push it. Down to third, revs up. Revs are your friend. You want maximum exit. Let the car run free over the brow, and then wham, Mulsanne corner. Accelerate all the way to Arnage, and then over the rise to Maison Blanche. That's right, to the White House. You get that right, and your first 3.5 minutes of 24 hours. That's a long ride. True, you're right. I can't make every lap perfect, but I can try. Alright, off to bed you. You sleep tight. I love you too. Good night. I think we'll frame this one too.